everyone, welcome to this week's Halton Hills housing update. So this market is just wild. It is so busy out there right now, and we are seeing quite a few new listings, but the sales are just keeping up with them. So we're not seeing any increase in inventory just yet. So looking at sales this week, Georgetown had 21 sales. The last time we had over 20 sales in Georgetown was last March in a week. So very busy market right now. We saw lots of inventory come up last week, so I'm not surprised to see a higher sales number, but just showing the kind of demand we're seeing. And looking at new listings, last week we had 20 new listings in Georgetown. We have only had 3 weeks this entire year where we've seen 20 plus new listings. So that is starting to become more common, and as these buyers start to get satisfied, it should cause inventory levels to rise as, you know, the buyers start to get satisfied and there's less buyer demand. But really interesting to see what's going on in the market right now because it's so busy. I also had clients last night. We were one of 14 offers on a property. So we won it, yay. But there is just a lot happening right now and lots of bidding wars. Looking at Acton this week, Acton had 3 sales. That's quite a few for Acton. Usually it's like 1, we're lucky to get 2, and 4 new listings there. No sales or no new listings in Glen Williams and Limehouse, and the rural market had 1 sale and 3 new listings. So the rural market is getting hammered with inventory right now. Looking at our available inventory, last week we were at 114 active listings in Halton Hills. We are down this week to 113 active listings. So a slight decrease, not a lot, but slight. Georgetown is down this week to 62 listings from 66. So that's quite a drop. It is certainly not going in the direction that we need it to be going in. But our price points, there's some interesting conversations in terms of our price points. So now looking at our price points, under 800,000 took a big drop from 11 down to 8 active listings. There is not a lot available under 800, which isn't surprising. It's our opening price point, so it moves fairly well. 800 to $1 million is up slightly from 12 to 14 active listings. The interesting one here is 1 to 1.5 million. It dropped from 19 active listings down to 13. That's a massive drop for a price point in a week. I talked about last week how that pocket is seeing a ton of sales right now. And so I didn't think that it would drop by 6. I can't remember the last time that price point had less inventory than the 800 to $1 million price point, if ever. Like that 1 to 1.5, literally we were 50 plus for like multiple weeks last fall, and now we're down to 13. Not a lot available. 1.5 million plus continues to climb. It is up to 27 listings this week, up from 24. So I'm feeling like a broken record on that price point, but just not a lot of movement. As busy as the lower price points are, it is certainly dead above 1.5 million. Like the buyers, those like people that have like townhomes or like starter homes in the Delrex area and then want to move up to something a little bit bigger in that 1 to 1.3 million range, that's sort of the pocket that we're seeing a ton of movement in. But 1.5 million plus, not a lot of people willing to spend that kind of money anymore, and so that price point is hurting. Looking at Acton this week, we remain the same at 11. Glen Williams remains the same at 8. Limehouse remained the same at 1. And the rural market is up to 31 active listings. I said last week, I think we might see over 30 listings in the rural market, and here we are. We are up to 31 active listings there. There's one for sale for $1 if you're looking for a steal, because that strategy works. So anyways, there is a ton of stuff available in the rural market. So if you're looking for a rural property, there's lots of options, but again, majority of those products are over 1.5 million, and people just don't have the stomach for that kind of price point in the climate that we're in, especially with the economy and everything that's going on. The bigger ticket stuff, like just less and less buyers willing to spend that high price point. So overall this week, we are still trending downward, which is wild. I do think if we looked at last year, May was the start of our upward trend. I can't believe how busy under 1 million is right now. So that's definitely going to keep the market moving. But like also with very low inventory between 1 and 1.5 million, that's also going to really hurt the supply that we need based on the demand. So going to be interesting to see how our April numbers pan out. Average price point for sure is going to be up again in April. So I'll have those numbers next Tuesday. And just a huge month of sales and price points increasing compared to where we've come from. We're probably going to be very much in line with last April. So it's going to be interesting to see where it all washes out. So I will be back next Tuesday. Have a great week, everyone.